Happy New Year and welcome to the Prophet's Best 5 Picks for Week 17. It's 2022 and here we go. First game, Miami 3.5 or 3 versus Tennessee at home. I got it at 3.5. No Julio. Miami 6-1 against the spread last 7. Tennessee 2-4 against the spread last 6. Tennessee fourth worst offense the last 6 weeks. Tannehill last 6 weeks, 6 fumbles, 6 picks. Okay. I like the under. It's supposed to be snow in the forecast. Miami D, top 2 Ds in the last 7 games, which they're 7-0. I'm calling this Miami 20-17. I got the hook. If you're nervous, buy the hook. And even if they lose by a field goal, you win. So that's the first game. Second game, Chicago 6.5 versus the Giants. As long as it's under 7, I think you're okay. New York Giants 1-5 against the spread last 6. Tony Shepard and Ross Orel. Glennon is horrible. If they ever put Fromm in, he's even worse. He's the worst quarterback since Nathan Peterson threw 5 picks in one half. Chicago starting Dalton. At least you get some stability there, and he should have a good game. Throwing to Mooney, you should have 80 to 100 yards. I like the under. Always weather in Chicago at this time of the year. I'm calling the Chicago 24-13. Like I said, under a touchdown, you're good. Next game, Kansas City minus 3.5 at Cincinnati. Cincinnati never plays well at home. 3-5 against the spread at home. They're 5-2 against the spread away. Kansas City 6-0 against the spread last 6. Kansas City 8-0 straight up last 8. Kansas City much better on the road than they are at home. 4-2 against the spread away. 4-5 against the spread at home. Kansas City on the road 14-3 straight up last 17 games. So they certainly play better on the road. Spags, we dialing up some pressure against Burrow, who their O-line can be shaky. Kansas City's only given up 13 points a game the last 8. Defense playing good. I'm calling this Kansas City 31-20. See, you get the victory there. Next game, San Francisco laying 13 against Houston at home. San Francisco 7-8 against the spread, 3-4 against the spread at home. At one point they were 0-4. They did not play as well as home. There's more vote against Trey Lance getting a start. With Jimmy G, they could probably handle the number, but they're not. Houston scored 71 points with Mills the last 2 weeks. The only thing you're worried about, Houston, team's been hit with COVID, but it looks like a lot of the guys are coming back. So this is a lot of points. This is a game I love to tease up, especially it was earlier, like at 14, you can get to 20 on it. But I'm calling this San Francisco 24-17. I like the under. Next game, Philadelphia minus 5.5 versus Washington. Philly plays better on the road, 5-3 against the spread away. Washington 2-5 against the spread at home. They don't play well at home. Philly doing well the last 6 games, 4-1-1 against the spread last 6, going for their playoff push. Hurts is a better quarterback than Heineke. Washington's given up 37 points a game the last 3. Philly scored 94 points the last 3 weeks. So it's just a case of the better team here looking to go to the playoffs. And Washington, after getting beat up, a lot of teams usually come back. But I'll lay the 5.5. If you want to tease it to minus even half a point in your favor. I'm calling this easy. Philly 31-17. So those are the top 5. I like some teaser lines here. You got Wentz coming back. You can tease Indy down to 2. You can tease Miami up to 9. I got them at 9.5 earlier in the week. Like I said, Philly at a half a point plus or even. Houston plus 19. Love Green Bay playing against a backup quarterback at home. Green Bay minus 6. Maybe the under in that game. I got it like 46.5. It's down to 42.5 since the Minnesota quarterback went out, but it's going to be like 3 degrees without the wind chill at the start of the game at night. You can tease Chicago down to a half a point, minus a half, and the Pats you can tease down to 10.5. Like the Pats first half, Bills first half. You got Atlanta going up to Buffalo in some snow. These teams salt away the game and then just run out the clock. So that's it. Happy New Year. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you next week.